Hello students! Today we will be learning about grammars from Unit 4 Fiery Beginnings. Under the grammar section today we will be learning about verbs, nouns, pronouns, joining sentences, simple and compound sentence, and lastly adverbs and adverbial phrases. So let's get on with our class. Firstly, we will be discussing about verb. What is a verb? A verb is a word used to describe an action, state, or occurrence. A verb is a part of a sentence that tells us what the subject performs. For example, Auti runs in the morning. Here the subject is Auti. What is the action word here? Runs is the action word, so that will be the verb. Second, Kipang dances gracefully. Here the subject is Kipang and the action word is dances. So dances will be the verb. A verb is also called an action word. Here we have so many examples. To name some few, we have dive, twirl, run, crawl, bark, dance, talk, swim, jump. So basically, verb means the everyday actions that we do on a daily basis. Next, we have nouns. What are nouns? Nouns are naming words. They are the names for either a person, place, or thing. For example, my name is Mary. Here, Mary is a noun because it represents a person. Second, it is a holy book. Here, book is a noun because book represents thing. Lastly, Delhi is the capital of India. Here, India is a noun because it represents place. More examples for person are doctor, boy, uncle, teacher, sister, girl, mom, firefighter, baby, police officers, and we have many more other examples. More examples for place are forest, school, lake, store, home, playground, bedroom. More examples for thing or animal are dog, t-shirt, pencil, chicken, horse, apple, book, car. All of these collectively are called noun. Next we have pronouns. What are pronouns? Pronouns are words used to take the place of a noun when that noun is understood or has already been named, in order to avoid repeating it. For example, Alice is my name. Here the noun Alice is replaced by the pronoun she because Alice is a girl. Second, Henry is the class monitor. Here the noun Henry is replaced by the pronoun he because Henry is a boy. Lastly, the children are playing in the park. Here the noun the children are replaced by the pronoun they because the children is a group. Likewise, for individuals we use pronouns like I, me, my. For females we use she, her, hers. For male we have he, him, his. And lastly, for group we use pronouns like they, we, us, our, them. Next, under joining sentences, we will discuss about simple sentences. Now, what are these simple sentences? Simple sentences are sentences that have one subject and one verb or predicate, meaning a subject which tells us what or who the sentence is about, and a predicate that tells what the subject does or is. For example, I danced. Here the subject is I and the predicate is dance. Here the predicate helps us to know what the subject did. Next, she is a talented swimmer. Here the predicate is a talented swimmer helps us to understand what the subject does. Lastly, the dog barked and ran. Here the predicate barked and ran helps us to understand what the subject did. Next, we will discuss about the other type of joining sentences, that is compound sentence. Now, what is this compound sentence? Compound sentence simply means when two simple sentences are joined by a comma, semicolon, and with words like and, but, so, or. These are called coordinating conjunctions. Compound sentences have more than one subject and more than one verb. For example, I really need to go to school, but I am very sick. Here, the coordinating conjunction but is joining the two sentences I really need to go to school and I am very sick. Likewise, in the next sentence, I cooked dinner and he washed the plates. Here, the coordinating conjunction and is joining the two sentences I cooked dinner and he washed the plates. Likewise, for the last example too, the students finished class and they went for lunch break. Here, the coordinating conjunction and is joining the two sentences. For the next grammar, we have adverb. Now, what is an adverb? An adverb is a word or a particular phrase that modifies an adjective, verb, or other adverb. It helps to answer questions like how often, when, how, where. For example, I will eat later. Here the adverb later modifies the verb eat. Next sentence. The place was strangely quiet. Here the adverb strangely modifies the adjective quiet. And last sentence. He is almost always busy. Here the adverb almost modifies the adverb always. Now coming to our last grammar section, that is adverbial phrase. What is an adverbial phrase? An adverbial phrase is a group of words that functions as an adverb. It tells us how, when, where, why. It does the same job as that of an adverb, but instead of a word, we have phrases here. For example, after the storm, the town grew quiet. Here, the phrase the town grew quiet helps us to know when. She looked out the window. Here, the phrase out the window tells us where. Most street musicians play for tips. Here, the adverbial phrase play for tips tells us why. I went to school by bus. Here, the phrase by bus tells us how. So, in this way, adverbial phrases tells us how, when, where, and why. With this, we come to an end of this lesson. Please take care and stay safe till we meet again for the next lesson. Thank you.